Hi, Jerry Jenkins here talking about all things writing. Today on AI, how should we respond to artificial intelligence and what it means to us as writers? So, how should we feel about AI? Can it prove to be a super efficient tool to aid your writing? Or should it alarm you that AI can produce, literally in seconds, what it takes you hours or even days to write? More importantly, might AI make you dependent and affect the originality or integrity of your work? I want to first of all allay your fears about AI, talk about what it does well, and discuss what we should not allow it to do for us. Rather than totaling the car due to one flat tire, let's look at how we can exploit the best of AI while avoiding the worst. Most of us are hardwired to resist change. We don't adapt well to the new. But let's talk about that. Your ability or inability to adapt to reality can make or break you as a writer. To stay relevant and connect with today's readers, we need to grow with the changing trends, market demands, and technological advances. Now, let me be clear. As a person of faith, I am in no way suggesting we relax our morals and convictions just because society is telling us they're old-fashioned. I'm strictly talking now about being willing to adapt to new technology, especially if it allows us to reach wider audiences. I'm now plenty old enough to have witnessed firsthand the sea change in writing and publishing. Perhaps not from clay tablets, papyrus, and parchment, but certainly from the manual typewriter all the way up to the marvels of word processing computers. I've been in the game for well over half a century and have had to force myself to be tech savvy. Having ideas and being able to express them is no longer enough. The landscape has changed, and never so drastically as over the last few years with the rise of artificial intelligence. An artificial intelligence application called ChatGPT set the record for the fastest growing user base when it went viral immediately after its launch. It was somehow able to generate what appeared to be human-generated text, yet it was entirely artificial. I confess that I was initially skeptical, frankly finding it hard to believe there wasn't someone answering my questions in real time. But it was so fast. I could ask it to write me 600 words on a specific subject and see it produce this in just seconds. Now, I realize that we've been using artificial intelligence for years. When we type in a question online, and a search engine like Google or Bing responds in less than a second with hundreds of thousands of suggested URLs or uniform resource locators, the electronic addresses of resources on the internet like web pages, images, videos, and documents, we know that's not some human librarian standing over a file cabinet riffling through the countless folders. That's AI. Well, ChatGPT and its many imitators has exploded, thrilling some people and terrifying others. Which camp do you fall into? The biggest fear is that AI will cost millions of people their jobs. Why pay a writer if AI can generate an equivalent piece of writing in a fraction of the time for free? Some say AI will never be able to match the emotion, the humor, the specificity, the uniqueness of the human writer. But don't kid yourself. Recently, my wife and I, just on a lark, asked AI to write a bad critique of a movie we hated. The result was brilliant. Then I asked it to rewrite it with humor. It made us laugh till we cried. Then I asked it to write it from the perspective of a condescending, sarcastic intellectual. Again, it was superb. So, where does AI excel? In the time it takes you to sit down to write, AI can finish writing on any topic. It speed searches the internet, condenses information from lengthy texts, and summarizes it in seconds. It will write in any tone you prompt it to, and often no one can tell the difference between human-generated or AI-generated prose. The question then is whether we want AI to do our writing for us. I, for one, do not. I am and always have been a writer because I believe I have something to say. I don't claim to be the best writer on the planet, but neither do I then just concede that someone else might be able to better say what I want to say. It's my idea, my job, my responsibility. I would no more surrender it to artificial intelligence than I would to a human writer. So what do I do that AI cannot? AI is fast, consistent, and versatile. How can we outperform this powerful technology? Adapt your writing to the felt needs of your readers. Bring style and substance to the table, whether that means inserting subtle, context-specific humor, sarcasm, cultural insight, or simple wit. Keep readers engaged. Only you can draw from personal experience and write in your own style. Your imagination, intuition, perspectives, common sense, and creative flair add a richness that makes your writing appealing and relatable and uniquely yours. So is there a place for AI in the lives of us as writers? Indeed, there is. You can leverage much of its colossal power. Although AI cannot and should not ever write for you, you can use it to become a better writer. Here's how I use AI for research and analysis, and a few ways you can too. Word search. If you can't recall a word or don't know which to use, state your problem to an AI app and it will instantly fetch and suggest multiple options. Editing and proofreading. Some AI tools like Grammarly, ChatGPT, and Pro Writing Aid can parse sentences, point out mistakes, and offer suggestions, or just inform you that everything seems correct. Titles and headings. Tell AI what your subject is, your audience, and any other pertinent details, and it will immediately suggest options you can tweak to your liking. Simplify complex topics. AI can give you a quick overview of the subject. Do not, however, assume AI is faultless. Occasionally, AI inserts political bias, misunderstands context and nuance, or swings and misses creatively. Carefully cross-check AI input with data sources you know and trust. You'll also want to consider your own ethics. Among myriad other reasons you should not dream of letting AI write for you, plagiarism is the most significant. AI applications are trained on the work of other people, so I would urge you to do as I do. Use AI for tasks other than actual writing, such as research, understanding large bodies of text, figuring out what's trending, fact-checking, editing, and proofreading. What does this AI boom mean to our future as writers? It has automated and sped up various tasks, but there will always be a need for writers. And you stay ahead of the curve by familiarizing yourself with the latest advancements, like AI-powered writing assistants that offer real-time suggestions, proofreading applications that precisely detect errors, virtual reality writing spaces where you can immerse yourself in a digital realm that matches your story settings. So I say, master the most powerful and helpful AI tools while doing your own writing. Rather than fearing or ignoring AI, embrace its potential. It can allow you more time to focus on improving your craft by immersing yourself in your writing. If you found this video helpful, like it, comment on it, share it, and subscribe to my channel. And if you're looking for help in other areas of your writing, check out my blog at jerryjenkins.com/blog. All the best with your writing, and I'll see you next time.